Evening, hey, Pahadi David, Mountain David, back on YouTube live stream, back in the office. How are you all? Are you fine? Keeping well? Yeah, I'm back in lovely Daman now, outside of Kathmandu, well away from Kathmandu now. Well away from Kathmandu. Kathmandu. So why is my name Pahadi David? Well, here in the Himalayas, Pahari means mountain. And in total, coming and going, I've lived half of my lifetime in the Himalayas, coming and going from Australia. You can say I'm a permanent resident, yeah? So I call myself Pahadi David, Mountain David, like that. Oh. Oh, hi, Sichana. Hi, Vivek. Namaste. Wow. Bap re bap. Hey, bap re bap. Just arrived from Kathmandu, eager to do the live stream, you know. Yeah, I'm back in Daman. I just arrived. I completed my work in Kathmandu. Everything successful, and I'm up to date with everything now. Back in lovely Daman for another almost 4 months. Yep. I got my zipper, my lovely old jacket, very old jacket. Oh, zipper repair. Oh, that feels good after a long time. Yes, that's right. We had a little different sort of live stream last night, and in the streets of Kathmandu. Book. I should write a book called The Dogs of Kathmandu. They bark very loudly. They bark very loudly. Very loudly. And you see, right at the end, I'm walking around the streets, 10 o'clock at night, walking around the street like this. And a couple of dogs are thinking, wow, what's this? This white man's going to attack us, you know? They saw me like this, the white face, the backpack and everything. And they thought, oh, he's dangerous. So they came very close. If the dogs are just medium size, I just pretend to pick up a stone from the ground. If they're medium size, there's like a strategy with dogs so they don't attack you, but you don't provoke them. If they're medium-sized dogs, it always works. You just bend down and you pretend to pick up a rock from the ground and you go like that, and they always run away. But if they're medium big or very big size, you don't do that. You just stand your ground, you don't move, and you look them directly in the eyes. And this always works so far. I've never yet been hit by a dog. Not yet. Oh, you've got a month off, you lucky man. Well, now, are you on your own? Are you traveling with your Jeevan Sati? Are you totally traveling alone, or are you with your lovely lifelong wife, your Jeevan Sati, or what? Or will the kids be coming with you, or the cat and dog and the bird and the That's the first question. That's the first question. Are solo traveling? I see. Well, you lucky man. You lucky man. Well, there's a very, very dirty man lives nearby here. A very, very dirty man. He never baths, and I just can't look at him. You know, I just can't look like. So you know, you say in Hindi, "Jinda lash na pura jinda na pura mora," beach mein. I just can't look at those sort of subhuman beings. You know that they just live. Never bath, they never wash their clothes. And if I look at them, I may get some terrible disease. Is he gone? Ah, he's gone now. He's gone. He's gone. All right, I'm just getting settled. I just got off the taxi from Kathmandu. It's a little bit colder up here. Okay. Well, Daisy, I mean, my only suggestion, Daisy, if you travel a couple of 100 kilometres at least to the east, you may get much less rain. My experience in the last few weeks is travelling away from Uttarakhand, travelling to the east. Less rain, less rain. Here in central Nepal, the monsoon, the quota of rain has not been even 25%. Kathmandu, they're telling me the same. They've only had about, since 1 month of monsoon, about 22% of the quota of rain, they're telling me. That's what I would suggest to you. Travel to the east, wherever you know, stay in India, let's say, easier for you. Travel to the east, check the weather out, and you may get much less rainfall. Good, now. Good, I'm just unpacking. I just arrived from Kathmandu, you know. I'll sit down in 2 minutes. How much rain have you had in how much rain have you had in Gurgaon, like percentage-wise so far? Huh? How much rain have you had there, sir? Is rain the issue, or? Is rain the issue? If I was living in Gurgaon, I would be looking to stay a minimum of a couple of weeks in any other place but the big city. That's what I'd be looking at. I'd be looking to live in a small village with less facilities, in a small village where they're not city people. The city people tend to shout at each other a lot from tension, yeah? They shout at each other quite a lot of the city people, and that's what I'd be looking for, Daisy. Small village, one place, just one place. Put the feet right up. Every 1 or 2 days, do some exploring around the area. Just stay in one place. That's what I'd be doing, coming from the big city. That's what I'd be doing. That's my suggestion. No, don't come up in the mountains. The mountains are the last place The last place you want to travel in the monsoon, because I believe in Uttarakhand, still in some places they're having a fairly heavy monsoon, right? The last place. You're over familiar with Uttarakhand. You're over familiar. You need a change of scenery. You were very disappointed last time, yes? Change of scenery, man. Small village. Put your feet up. Get lazy. Every couple of days, have a look around here and there. Oh, it's nice to be out of that big city. It's so nice. People are so full of tension with the life, full of tension, and that just translates into the way they talk to each other. Everybody's just shouting at each other, shouting. That's what I notice most when I live in these small villages. People are much more relaxed, and some people here, they talk very, very sweetly, very sweet voices. Ah, 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 ah. That's it, I got. I said, well, almost a full monsoon in Gurgaon, just maybe 20% less, yeah? Yeah, once again, I won't repeat again, if you travelled inside India, I mean, just check out first, like in eastern UP, for example, what sort of monsoon are they having in eastern UP if you want to escape some of their, yeah? Otherwise, have you ever visited Bundelkhand? Where's Bundelkhand? I think like northern MP state, isn't it, Bundelkhand? I don't know how much the rain is there. I loved Kalinja Castle. A lot of snakes there, but if you had a guide, they could protect. Kalinja Castle, Khajuraho, Panna, Chattor, Gwalior Fort. I love Gwalior. Have you ever visited Bundelkhand? Oh, you have land in your village, but their facilities are minimum. Yeah, it's below comfort level, probably, yes. As you become senior, you will shift to near Panchakula, Chandigarh. Ah, Sariska Alwa. Rajasthan? I don't know, is it? Ah, well, there's one other viewer on, oh, three other viewers on at the moment. Thank you. Namaste to you, Indian greeting, Nepali greeting, namaste and swagatam. Thanks for coming. I'm Pahadi David. Why Pahadi David? Because here in the Himalayas, Pahari means mountain. So I call myself Mountain David because coming and going, in total, I've lived half of my life in the Himalayas, so I consider myself part mountain person. And please tap 2 times on the screen if you like this channel, if there's anything you like. And please, you nice viewers, send some texts, send some messages, share something of yourself. Share something of yourself. Send a message. Where do you live? Don't say your full name. You can use your YouTube ID. Where do you live? What languages do you speak there? Any favorite foods there that you eat in that region? Are you working? Are you studying? Talk about yourself, please. Talk about yourself. Hi, Joe Manju, namaste.
नमस्ते
ठिक छ
काठमाडौँबाट
यहाँ
आउनुभयो
का 2 रात भयो बस
ए
काठमाडौँमा खच खच किच किच छोइ बा वाह. Yes, Rajasthan. David, your disturbed friend will retire as director one day. Oh, you're the director in the hospital, are you? You told me that. That's right. You're not disturbed. You just have big city syndrome. You're not disturbed, man. You're the least disturbed human being I've ever met in India. You're not disturbed. You just have the big city syndrome. That's all. That's all. Hi, CJ. How are you? Yeah, I'm back in Darwin. Thank you. Returned from noisy Kathmandu. Everybody shouts at each other. It's terrible. Terrible. Only a medium amount of rain in Kathmandu so far. You will promote and then retire. You will promote and then retire as at present. Not at present, I see. Can you retire early, or you must work till 60 maybe to get the full pension, huh? Hi CJ, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. I just returned from Kathmandu 1 hour ago. Yeah, good, successful. The minimum of work there, CJ, from, hold on here, minimum of work. I see you promote as medical officer, senior medical officer, civil surgeon, director, jack of all trades, carpenter, plumber, as you said before, yeah? Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow. Oh, it's nice to be back in these tiny little quiet villages. Very nice. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, it's so quiet. Oh. Wow. Oh, Darwin's much, much better. Kathmandu's good for work. I unofficially, CJ, worked as a volunteer English teacher in Kathmandu almost continuously from 2015 to 2017. I worked off and on. Yeah, I started there on April 1st, 2015, and then April 25th was the first very big Nepali earthquake. April 25, I was there at the time and experienced many aftershocks of the earthquake after that. And then in the middle of June, there was the second earthquake, 0.8, something like that. Yeah, between 2015 until early 2022, unofficially, I worked as a volunteer English teacher in India and Nepal. I saw quite a few interesting things there about the Nepali and Indian education system. I saw it firsthand. Oh, did I see it firsthand? Ooh, ooh, ooh. And yeah, Kathmandu's good for work and that, especially for local people. But um, I much prefer Darwin for a rest with nature. You know. I see, Daisy, you can get a full pension by 58. Otherwise can continue till 65, I see. Ah, well. Well, in your position, if I was in your position, I know which choice I'd be making. I definitely know what choice I'd be making. Myself. On the way back, the road was half of the roads not sealed coming back from Kathmandu. The shortcut through this high hill, and it's pretty steep, and called Chandragiri. There are some cable cars there. It's a famous Nepali tourist destination, Chandragiri, just south of Kathmandu. But the road's very steep in places. Half of the journey's not sealed, so after a rain, the you're best to be in a four-wheel drive, like that. Yeah, coming back just in a four-wheel drive. They call here sumo. Ah, Daisy's saying, David, you won't believe it. You were intelligent. This is Daisy speaking. I was an intelligent student in my school days. I was the third highest mark in Gurgaon in 10th class in 1999. Got 100 in maths. Wow, in the board exams. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Oh. Yeah, I remember you saying before, Daisy, you were rather innocent in school there, and you had a rather innocent personality, but then you started to learn more about other people's minds and characters. Did you say that before? Oh, it's so quiet here in the village. Most people are very relaxed here. Most people are very relaxed. Ah, Daisy, your eldest son is very intelligent. He does coding and decoding and repairs remote cars at the age of 13. Wow, wow. Yeah, that was a nice photo you sent me with your two sons there. Very nice photo. CJ's giving this sign there on the screen. That's nice. Good, good, good. Wow. Your eldest son is so buddhu. He can't tell a lie. He always gets caught if he makes excuses. Wow. When he gets older, he'll learn to tell sometimes white lies. I don't know if you say in Hindi, do you say white lies? He'll learn to tell white lies sometimes when necessary. When necessary. Oh, to repeat my answer again, CJ. So to repeat my answer again, when I came back from Kathmandu today, I came back like in a four-wheel drive. They call it in Nepal sumo brand, four-wheel drive. Much better during monsoon season when you're on the rough road, you know? Oh, you know his character very. No, what I'm saying is, no, please listen to this. I don't know in Hindi, do you say white lie? Not a direct, naked, bad lie, but it's a white lie. I'll give you a very good example. This is not the first time a human being needed to tell a white lie. Okay, I've got two kids, family, wife, two kids, okay? Let's say daughter and son, okay? Let's say. Now, my daughter has been studying very, very hard for the exam. Very hard. She's just focused very, very well on studying. Then, 2 days before, her lovely auntie dies. Some people would not tell her that her auntie has died. It would be a complete family secret. Nobody would tell her that a lovely auntie, but she loved her auntie very much. Withhold the information completely by telling a white lie. Oh, mummy, how's auntie tonight? Is she good? Oh, sure, she's fine. Not telling her about the auntie's death because it's just before my daughter's very important exam. No need to explain that one. That's what we would call Western culture a white lie. She's fine, no problem. She's great. Keep studying hard for your exam in 2 days' time. That's what we call in Western culture a white lie. No more need for me to explain that. Well, that's beautiful. He prepares sandwiches and takes them with to give to beggars on the roads near your sector. Wow, that's excellent. That's excellent. Are they? Oh, well, look, Vivek, you're Indian. I mean, you know 100% the background of some beggars. Are they genuine beggars? They try to get work. They try to get work and fail repeatedly. That sort of situation, is it? Otherwise, what can I tell you? Well, that's a lovely story. CJ, no time for lunch today. No time. I just arrived in time to get the share taxi transport back from Kathmandu. I just got back in time to get the last seat, and in that place it was not good for eating publicly, so I just had a big packet of mung ki namkin and a big glass of milk just now. That's my lunch today. Like a half fast, you could say. Yeah, Daisy Chana, what do you think about that? About the system of telling a white lie, everything's all right, and then when, for example, the big important exam is over after 2 days, then gently we reveal the sudden death to our daughter. She loved her auntie very much. What do you think about that? You don't you don't know are they if they're genuine beggars, but they definitely need food. That's lovely. That's beautiful. They really appreciate your son, your family providing them those sandwiches. Yes, they definitely appreciate that. Wow. Ah, yes, white lies and naked black lies. White lies and black lies. I don't know if you do that in your South Asian culture. I don't know. Oh, CJ, was it my first time in Kathmandu? I've been coming and going to South Asia since 50 years before CJ Singer. I have been visiting South Asia for exactly 50 years this year. 50 years. Oh, Mona, please. Just 1 minute, 1 minute. Oh, Mona. Oh, Mona. Have you got 1 minute, please? Just 1 minute, 1 minute. Oh, I see, Daisy. Those Langar services, free food kitchens, were started by Guru Nanak Dev Ji. I see. This is like what, maybe 200 years before, was it? Ah, very great service, yes. Especially when the people really need the food, yeah? I'm talking about, I don't know, in the Western cultures we have a very different attitude about beggars. Um, you may say that the Western culture out is very hard line. We have, you might say, a hard line attitude about beggars in the West. We want to know, well, that was 550 years ago, I see, wow. We want to know something of the background of the beggar. Are they really in need? Have they tried many times to get permanent work, to be independent? Or are they just lazy human beings? Lazy human beings who don't want to take responsibility for themselves, you know? We like to know these things in the West, but of course that's Western culture. It's not Eastern culture. Everybody knows about the professional beggar, don't they, Daisy? Everybody knows what type of person the professional beggar is. They never try to take full responsibility for themselves, you know? Oh, that's right. Oh yes, Daisy Chana. David, stomach hunger is a truth. Avoid giving money. That's right, hunger is a truth. How do you know though that some of those people are not professional beggars? How do you know they are not professional beggars? That's their profession. That's their job, to be a beggar. How do you know that? Oh yeah, avoid giving money. Yeah. Wow. All right, if there are any new viewers, please, if you want to like this channel, just tap 2 times on the screen, yeah? And that will send a like. Thanks very much for that. And also, please, tell your social circle about this live stream, yes? About this channel. Well, you're getting very honest now on the subject, Dace. You see, in the West, they are cheating, but we are not, David. We do our work and then we do theirs. They are cheating. You see, sometimes the Western and the Eastern mind is very, very different. They are cheating. You see, the Westerner, you know, I'm half Western and half Eastern in my mind and heart. They are cheating. No, I mean, you're doing a great job. They're a great service getting food into people's stomachs. And I'm sure some of them are genuinely in real need, you know, real need. Yes. I've read stories. This is the last comment I'll make on this subject about professional begging. I've read true stories in South Asia where parents, on purpose, they break their children's arms or legs and then put them on the streets to get sympathy from the people and to get free money from the people. They actually break their children's arms or legs. That's the only noise we've got here in this little village, Darwin, the trucks and buses passing, going to or coming from India, bringing supplies, like that. Oh, I know I'm correct sometimes, Stacey. I know I am. But different cultures, different culture, different mindset, different heart set. Hey. Oh, oh, oh. CJ Singer, this restaurant owner is very kind and friendly. Where you mean where I am? Where I am here, CJ? Oh, these are my lovely Nepali family. My lovely Nepali family. I'm living with them for long periods, coming and going since 2013. Yeah, I live in their small homestay. Oh, oh, oh. Excuse me, I'm a little bit tired. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice story. Yeah, different mindsets, West and East, have different mindsets, different heart sets on some subjects, and they can never compromise on some subjects. That's right. Once a scorpion was biting a sadhu on the bank of the Ganga. It was bleeding, but the sadhu didn't kill the scorpion. When his disciples asked to kill that, then the sadhu said, "Don't kill the scorpion, let it do its work and let me do my work." Yeah, that's very good, very good. Of course, the Western mind will ask, all right, don't kill the scorpion, let it do its work, let it live. But next time, that scorpion may bite a small baby. And for the baby, that poor song, that the baby will die. So, so, yeah, you know what I'm going to say. CJ Singer, have I been to Harador? One time I visited. One time, yeah, big city, a lot of people, a lot of pollution and noise. One time was enough for me to visit Haradwar. One time, yeah. Well, well, well. Have you visited Haradwar, CJ? It's a famous city on the banks of Ganga. Yeah. Ah, ah, ah. Very lazy tonight, having had a journey to Kathmandu. So I'm um, I'm not talking too much. Tonight I'm lazy, and I'm just waiting for you nice viewers to send some interesting messages to me. That's how relaxed I am tonight. Yes, I am tired, CJ. I'm hoping you viewers will send some interesting messages tonight. You know. Oh. Yeah, if you nice viewers can send some interesting messages, eh? Where do you live? Are you working? Are you studying? What languages do you speak there, viewer? Are there any famous dishes there, food dishes in your area, unusual food dishes? Um, any famous landmarks there? Are you working? Are you studying? Tell us about some of the geography or history in your area. Oh, that was nice, lying down for a few minutes. Oh, I'll get up into a more formal position now. There we go. Oh, I'm going to have a very good sleep tonight, very deep. Daisy Chana, David, have you eaten chilla? What's chilla? Chilla. Chilla. What's that, Daisy? What's that dish? Oh. Yes, Daisy. I did go to one wedding function many years ago. Oh, in my very early years in Corsani. Um, um, the eldest son, first son, was getting married, and that was a great experience for me. Just nearby, no more than 40 kilometers from Corsani. There's a town near, this was like, in my very early years in Corsani, about 1980, 1982. And I travelled there with, that's right, we all went together. I think in a share taxi, and we stayed in the house of the coming daughter-in-law near a town there called Chorkutia, which actually was the birthplace of the greatest Kumaoni folk singer, Gopal Babu Goswami. And we stayed there 2 nights, and it was a lovely experience, Stacey. Really an emotional, colourful, spiritual um, experience. Really lovely. And I remember at the very end, as you know, to finalise the marriage, the husband and wife, newly married, were tied together at the waist, and they walked around the fire 7 times throwing ghee into the fire. Om Swaha, something like that. Is that right? Yeah, it was a great experience. That was the marriage of the first son, the eldest son, Lalit Chandra, and his wife Nandi Devi. Oh, that's nice. Chilla is like a pancake. You put red gram flour, red gram, desi chana we call here. And finely cut veggies like onion, tomato, capsicum. Put some ghee on the tawa. Put the liquid form above the mixture. It will become a pancake type. Very tasty. Wow, very nice, very nice. Wow, wow, chila. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, oh, oh. Well, well. Sometimes up here we have mentioned this before, Daisy, about Pahari, kachori ki roti. You know, you can make from any dal, but traditionally up here, people only cook from about two types of kachori ki roti. You know, up here, the Pahari kachori ki roti may be different from other kachori ki roti around India. Up here, they when the beans are mostly cooked, they take out of the pot, or they take out of the pressure cooker, they drain out the water, and they get the beans. I think they crush them up quickly, and they get two roti like that, two roti, and they put the bean paste inside with some masala, and then they close the two chapatis together, and they cook on a hot plate, or they cook the most original, the most tasty, not on gas, not on gas, but on the coals of the fire, on the coals of the fire. You turn over like that with the chimta, you know, the tongs, turn over like that. And up here in the mountains, the kachuri ki roti, to cook it best, they make a small one, just about that size, inside the bean paste. Um, um, Traditionally, they use urad ki dal, uh, or soybean, you know, Desi Pahari bhat, bhat ki dal, BHATT, bhat ki dal, soybean, or I think you call in Hindi kulti, kulti ki dal, kulti or kulti ki dal. Up here we call gohot ki dal. Daisy, on your many visits up to the mountains, I think you must have eaten, especially in the cold season, gohot ki dal, gohot ki dal. You call in Hindi down there kulti or kurti ki dal. Usually a brown, black colour. And it makes a lot of heat in the body. Very useful for winter time. In winter time, we like to eat gohot ki dal 2 times a week. It keeps the body hot. When you cook like the sabud dal, that retains the heat. But if you don't want to have such a heating effect from it, when the gohot ki dal, kulti ki dal is half cooked, they take it out of the pot and they crush it up. And this takes a lot of the heat out of the gohot ki dal, kulti ki dal. In fact, I've eaten, you can have that's called in Hindi dubka. In Pahari language we call dubuk, the famous Pahari dubuk. but I think in Hindi you call dubka. But you people don't eat that too much, I don't think, because the climate can be warmer down there, yes? Onion pakora, hey, beautiful. Daisy Channas. Now this is nice. Daisy's giving some messages here, talking about his when he was younger. See, we need you viewers to talk more about yourselves. We need you viewers to talk more about yourselves to make this live stream more interesting. I can do my side, I can do my job, but now Daisy's saying when he was a kid, he used to go to your parental village. We used to sit on bullock carts, bathe under the tube well, chew sugar cane, sleep on the roof. You could see starry skies at night at that time, eat food sitting near the chulha. Ah, lovely. Daisy Chana says, my maternal uncle is Om Prakash Dhankar. Can Google. All right, good. Thanks for that, Daisy. CJ Singh says, so you mean mung ki dal is their traditional dish? One of their traditional dishes, CJ. CJ, are you referring to Pahari food culture or Desi Chana's Desi culture? Thanks, Rakshi. Thanks very much. Nice to see your name again. I'm a bit tired. I just returned from Kathmandu 2 hours before. Thanks, Rakshit. I'll pin that message now. Now, Rakshit, um, about you, when you've got time to send me, please, that link of YouTube for me to send my ID. It may be getting a little complicated. Now, Rakshit, a friend here who knows all about the internet, everything, says because outside of India, I myself, I can't, and I must do it, only me, from my mobile. Because I'm outside of India, I can't contact YouTube about verifying my ID, Chakra, because I initiated this YouTube channel inside India, and therefore outside of India, I can't verify my own ID. What do you know about that? He was 100% sure. He has friends who are foreigners living in Nepal. I can't verify because I'm outside of India where I originally initiated my YouTube channel. What about that? Yes, CJ, monkey dal's a very, very tasty dal. I don't like green mung. Hara monkey dal. I don't like green monkey dal. Don't like the taste of it. I don't like it in dal. I don't like it in khichdi. But, yellow mung. Peely monkey dal. Wo dholi wala. Khichdi ma. Dal ma. Well, Rakshi, what do you know about that? You don't agree with that? I hope you're right. It's just a matter of you sending the link to me and I can do it myself, apparently, through the link, not by email. Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, can you please query this with YouTube? I know I've sometimes sent queries to YouTube, but they never answered. Maybe you can help me with this, please, Rakshid. Yeah, the whole world is an internet village, that's for sure. What do you know about that? Can I do that from outside of India? I hope I can. I just want to fix this matter up as soon as possible. That's all I want to do. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, the internet is an international network which has made the whole planet a village. That's right. Yeah. Oh, 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 wow. All right. Please, if there are any new viewers, maybe you're watching this live stream. I'm Pahadi David. Pahadi David, living in the Indian and Nepali. I've lived in the Himalayas in total, in Nepal and Indian Himalayas, in total, coming and going half of my lifetime. So I call myself Pahari David, Mountain David. If you're watching this live stream and you enjoy the live stream, please double tap on the screen and please tell your social circle about this small live stream, okay? And if you speak Hindi or Nepali or an Indian Pahari language using the Devanagari script, using the Devanagari Lipi, why not look at my channel, look at the video blogs, scroll down to the last, and uh, look on my video blogs. You'll see 15 English language videos which I prepared myself using the Devanagari English system. Have a look. It may be very useful for you. Rakshid saying, David, you should never email YouTube unless you're a high profile international YouTuber with earnings and the meanings. Well, YouTube has no time. YouTube has no time. Nor have they to entertain each individual beginner YouTuber. Well, that's very sad. Hmm. All right then. We'll finish at 8 o'clock tonight. I mean, that's like 40 minutes. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Yesterday, today are very, very sad days in Nepal. Very sad days. 2 days before, on the Pakistan major peak, major mountain called Broad Peak, Broad, Broad Peak in northern Pakistan, the Karakoram range, a very, well, the greatest ever Nepali mountaineer was killed in an avalanche. The very, very greatest Nepali mountaineer of all time, His name was Nirmal Purja. Nirmal Purja. His short name is Nims. You can see his full story on the internet, but about 2 years ago, in a very short time of 6 months, he climbed all the world's major peaks. There are 14 major peaks on the planet. Major peak means above 8,000 meters, and he climbed all of them, often without oxygen, inside 6 months. The previous record was about 6 years. The greatest achieving Nepali mountaineer of all time. With all due respect, Neems Purja achieved much more than the first Nepali to reach the summit of Mount Everest, Tenzing Norgay. His name is very famous, right? But Neems Purja had done amazing achievements, amazing. That's right, serving with the British Army, now aged about 43, I think, Daisy. That's right, dual citizenship, Nepal and UK, as I understand. Uh, if if Nepal allows, if Nepal allows dual citizenship for Nepali and UK citizens at the same time, if they do. He was born here in Nepal, I mean, there's no doubt about that. But very sad day. Many Nepalis are feeling very sad about that. And what can you say, you know? But obviously, when mountaineers set their feet on these dangerous mountains, that's a big risk that they always take. Unknown deaths, unknown landslides, avalanches, sudden weather changes, you know, all these things. Having a bad fall and breaking a leg, you know, things like this, yeah. And on top of that, Daisy, do you know, and other people, Rakshi, that after about 2.5 years ago, Nirmal Purja, the greatest Nepali mountaineer, the greatest, much more successful than Tenzing Norgay, with all due respect, much more, achieved much more. Within 1 year after Neems Purja set this new record for a man or a woman to climb all of the major peaks within 6 months, the 14 major peaks, within 1 year, a great mountaineer, a young female mountaineer from Norway, that means she was Norwegian, Norwegian citizen, young woman, she broke that record of 6 months achievement. She climbed all the major peaks within, I think, just under 4 months. Amazing achiever, amazing achievement. Daisy, what does the West think about migration of Southeast Asians, Southeast Asian and South Asians, to their country if the migrants are law-abiding? Complicated subject, Daisy, complicated subject. Let me come back to it, I will. Desi Chana, Nims Puraja also had some infamous allegations against him also. What were some of those? Just remind me, what were some of those, Daisy, so we can continue this conversation fully? Tell me 3 or 4 of those infamous allegations against Neems Purja. Yes, Rakshit, it is amazing. Within 1 year after he broke the old record of climbing all the, and mostly without oxygen, as I understand, apparently. He broke the previous record, was like all the major peaks conquered within, I think, 6.5 years, perhaps by the Mahayogi, the Mahaguru of mountaineers, the one and only Rudolf Messner from Italy, near the German border. Rudolf Messner was a real groundbreaker. He set examples of how to climb mountains, what you could do. There was no greater pathfinder, groundbreaker than Rudolf Messner. He's now about my age, retired of course. Rudolf Messner. You can look on Rudolf Messner's life on YouTube and Google. He was the Mahaguru, the Mahayogi of every modern mountaineer. He was the man. And he was the first human to conquer Everest without oxygen in 1978. A real groundbreaker. And lastly on that subject, I think Rudolf Messner held the previous record, right? We're going back now 20, 30 years before. I think Rudolf Messner held the previous record of climbing all of the 14 major peaks, Rakshit, inside 6.5 years. And then Neems Purja, who died in Pakistan 3 days ago, avalanche, with 10 other members of his team. He was a guide. He set the new record of 6 months. And within 1 year, a young woman from Norway set another new record of conquering all the major peaks within 3.5 months. Amazing. Obviously, her visa arrangements work very smoothly. Her visa arrangements works very smoothly. You can understand that, especially when one of those major peaks is inside Tibet/China, just north of Nepal, just north of the Nepal border. One of those peaks, called Shishapangma, is actually inside Tibet/China, who don't always easily give visas to foreign mountaineers, Yes, there will always be allegations, Daisy. Now, Daisy Chana, please give more substance to your comment that there were allegations against him. What other allegations were there against Neems Purja? You must give some backup of at least 3 other allegations. What were they, Daisy? Please, you must. Yes, I had heard that Miss Norway also and 2 other women, probably mountaineers. And the obvious question, Daisy, can you answer this? Can you answer this, Daisy? To just decently complete this conversation, were those allegations proved? Were those allegations proved? Daisy, about the migrants from Southeast Asia, South Asia going to Western countries, if they arrive legally and are law-abiding and are not from that medieval backward ideology which is trying to change that medieval backward ideology from which some people are actually trying to change Western culture. Can you believe they're actually trying to change Western culture and laws? Retarded people. If they're not trying to do that, they arrive in these countries legally, they should stay there. They were given legal permission to live and work there. But Daisy, in a perfect world, there would be work for everybody on the planet. It's all about survival, Daisy. Thanks for opening the subject again. Thank you. It's all about, first, we people in our country should get jobs. This is what the barbarian from America's all about, Donald Trump, America first. But where is the compromise? If migrants from other countries come and settle in your country and work legally, and they are highly skilled professionals, then yes, you see, Daisy, you read on news and Wikipedia. Don't mind, Daisy. You're not backing up at least. You are not backing up at least. What were the allegations from these two other women and Miss Norway, the champion mountaineer? What were they? Were they ever proved? It's quite possible that it has happened in the past and it will happen in the future, that some of these top mountaineers, some of them, cheated in their achievements. It's possible. It has been proved sometimes. They never reached the top. They stopped before the top, 1 or 2 kilometers, 1 or 2,000 feet before. They never reached the top. There is no physical proof. Some mountaineers, a small number of mountaineers, do tell big dirty lies. They do. There's also the other aspect, Daisy, of that, let's say, give Neems Purja the benefit of the doubt that he was an extremely high, honest achiever, and some people who didn't achieve like him, some other people who were failures, got very jealous and made false allegations against him. That's also possible. We have to look at the possibilities, yeah? Sometimes we only have the possibilities, and sometimes some of these stories will never be proved, you know? Daisy Chana, I don't know about Miss Norway. You see, Daisy Chana, I don't know if this most successful male or female, in this case female, Norwegian from Norway, supreme mountaineer. I don't know if she was the same as Miss Norway, the Norwegian beauty pageant winner. I don't know that. Are you sure on that? Are they one and the same person? Are they? Are they one and the same person? Is the highly successful Norwegian new world record breaker, mountaineer, the same person as Miss Norway, the beauty pageant winner? It's very important. Do you know? Oh, I see. Thanks, Raksheet. I've seen that help section on there, easily available. All right, I'll make the next move. And Raksheet, will you kindly send that? You know, I don't know how all these things work. Will you then, as you promised, Raksheet, send that YouTube link on the subject of me sending them ID proof? Daisy Chun is saying, with the coming of AI, in your opinion, in future, next 10 or 15 years, AI will overtake in content creation. Yeah, I can believe that. I can believe that. Anupama Joshi, namaste Anupama. Nice to see your name after some time. Thanks for coming, and please stay a few minutes if you can. Thanks, Anupama. Now, my lovely family here, Nepali family, they must sleep in 20 minutes. So please send your last messages now for the next 10 minutes. Please send your last messages and we'll finish in 20 minutes, okay? Thank you. How are you, Anupama? Are you fine? Are you healthy, happy? How are you sleeping these days, Anupama? Or Sabraji Kushiharo? Ah, yes, Stacey, you have no real definite knowledge about it, only just reported from Wikipedia, yes. Yeah, Daisy, that's a good move to recuse your comment because that's very honest of you, very honest. That's very honest, yes, yes. As I said, Daisy, there will always be people who are failures. There will always be some humans who are failures in their own lives, and they see another person, a very, very high achiever, and they want to cut them down. Oh yes, it's a nasty, nasty human psychology, this one. People who are failures in their own lives, and they know they are failures, and they try to cut other people down, people who have done very, very high achievements, you know. Anupama, no, since several weeks, I live streaming late. I stopped that for my own health, and but because now I'm in Wi-Fi zone here, uh, um, Anupama, from August the 12th, I'll be living in accommodation here, where I'll be more comfortable, and they've got Wi-Fi there. They've even got a Wi-Fi router, which is big news for me. So I'm hoping, Anupama, from August the 12th, I'll start live streaming later. I'll start live streaming about 7 p.m. and continue to 10. That's the best compromise I can make. Okay, from August the 12th, I plan to, in a more comfortable place, without leaving my room, because it is the rainy season here, to start a new system from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's right. Hi, not Upraj, Niraj Upreti. Namaste, Upreti. You've got about 6 days more left. Holidays, beautiful. Thank you. And namaste to your lovely mother. And Pushpa Devi. Namaste, Pushpaji. Yeah, Reinhold Messner. A small spelling mistake, Upraj. Upraj, excuse me. I'm again very tired tonight. I've been traveling from Kathmandu today all day. Niraj. Messner. Just delete the middle E. Messner. Yeah, he was Did you hear me talking about him a few minutes ago, Niraj? The original Mahaguru, the original Mahaguru, Mahayogi of the top level mountaineers. He set many new records. For example, the first human to conquer Mount Everest without oxygen in 1978. As I understand it, the first male or female to conquer all of the world's major peaks, the 14 major peaks above 8,000 meters, right? And etc., etc. He was a real groundbreaker, a pathfinder. He opened the doors for many, many current and modern era mountaineers to achieve greater things, you know. Daisy, we're probably on 3,600 now, thanks. But you're right, Daisy, I'll have to get into making ads there. You're quite right about that. Daisy Chana, now you're saying, Daisy Chana, now why are you saying that, Daisy? Why are you saying was Neems Purja's death real, authentic? Did the avalanche, do you mean that, did the avalanche, the big avalanche, really happen on the mountain? Did the avalanche really happen naturally and kill 11 members of his team? Or was there a bad, evil plan behind his death? With my answer, I'm answering your question. You can see that, can't you? Yeah. All right, now please send your last messages, and within 15 minutes we'll finish, because my Nepali family must go to sleep at 8 p.m. here, you see. Yeah, no, I've answered your comment, Daisy. I've answered your comment. All right, please send your last messages now, everybody, and we'll finish tonight. Tonight's just less than a 2-hour live stream, right? Remember this? The flashing torch. Hey, hey, hey. Wow. It's heavy duty, isn't it? Just cost 225 rupees from Amazon. Yeah, I'm back in Darman. I just had a quick 2-night stay in Kathmandu. I had a little work to do there, and I'll be staying here now almost continuously for the next almost 4 months just in Darman here. And from August the 12th, I'll be changing the time of this live stream from my own room very comfortably. From August 12th, I'll be moving into the Darman View Tower. They got Wi-Fi router, everything there, yeah. Same as here, but I'll be streaming from my own room. And I think I'll be changing the live stream time from August the 12th to 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., okay? Niraj, it's still not cold here. You can't say it's cold. I've lived here during all seasons. In fact, over 1 year ago, I lived here for the first time for a full winter. And that's when it's cold. That's when you can say it's cold. December, January, February are the coldest months of winter. January, February, continuously, really bitterly cold. That's real cold. Now for me, here on a cool day, I just say the weather's cool today in July, August. The weather is cool or very cool, but I can't say cold, no. Daisy, if you're still there, it's always possible that with very, very great achievers, an evil plan could be carried out. But you can imagine on the top of one of the world's major peaks, if there was an evil plan, those people would need to be top mountaineers themselves, taking a huge risk above Neems Purja and his party, well above them, actually physically able to start an avalanche which went down below them, down that party. Is that possible on a very, very high mountain? It is, but the logistics are extremely difficult. All right, Daisy, I hope we had a nice talk tonight. And sometimes, Daisy, we agree to disagree, yeah? Namaste, thanks, Daisy. And if you're free, please come back tomorrow night, okay? All right. Now, please, you lovely people, send your last messages now. We're finishing in 5 minutes, okay? And I don't think it's raining at the moment. Oh, I don't think it's raining. Don't think it's raining. Niraj, please, if you can, keep joining us when you get back to Sweden. Niraj, please tell me, logistically, how do you fly back to Europe? How do you fly back? You're sitting on one aircraft all the way, or do you change aircrafts once or twice? Which places do you fly through? Same aircraft or? Hi, Anand Anu, Namaste Anu, Namaste, Kya Hal, Hey Sab Theek Thak Hai, Shabash, Main Ab Tak Nepal Mein Hoon, Nepali Himalaya Mein, Himalayan foothills. Anu, aap kahan ho aajkal? Delhi mein ya dusra jagah mein? Kuch batana? Are you changing London? I see. You're on the same aircraft all the way to London, are you? British Airways, I see. Good. With the troubled Middle East at the moment, which airports do they refuel in? Which places? Well. Oh, I'll be sleeping very early tonight. See you tomorrow night at the same time, about 6 o'clock Indian time, 6:15 Nepali time. Yeah, we're 15 minutes ahead here. 15 minutes ahead. Niraj, how do you get back down to Delhi? Have you got your private vehicle, or do you travel comfortably in a shared taxi? How do you get back down to Delhi, Niraj? All right, send your last messages now and finish. We'll finish in 3 minutes, okay? Oh, shabash. Oh, I see your brother drops you down there. Very nice. At the airport, probably, yeah? That's right. All right, namaste, everybody. Thanks for coming. I love you all as usual. We're only a small team. We're only a small team, but a close family. And thanks for your great support as usual. And weather permitting, let's meet again tomorrow night, yeah? And Niraj, maybe your mother, Pushpa Devi, we could have a little talk, a little laugh, and 1 or 2 songs, yeah? All right, namaste. Thank you. Namaste. Namaste. Thanks, Niraj. Wow, wow, wow. Shabash. Shabash. Shabash.